Hi everybody, welcome back to Plum Mashable. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to continue with my 2015 review of my decorations for my planner from last year. I did the month one last week, so I will link that down below if you haven't checked that one out. And we're going to do half of my weekly ones. Oh, word vomit. I'm going to do half of my weekly ones today, just so you can see where I started and then now where I'm at, and that way you can continue on. Some of these you guys wouldn't have seen because I started doing these before I started doing YouTube, so you'll be able to sort of see where I came from. So this was the first one I ever did. It is really basic. It's just really washi tape and a picture of my nephew, who is the most gorgeous boy in the whole wide world. So it was really basic, and what I had originally thought was that I'd just do the same washi tape every month, and that didn't work because it was just not decorating enough. So we continued on and we sort of moved it. So this was the second week, and just another photo. My resolution last year, one of them, was to take a photo or put a photo in every week of my planner. That kind of went out the window when I started decorating, so it kind of went away. So these 4 weeks are very, very basic. And then we start to get into a little bit more. So I used a different kind of washi tape, put in some extra bits and pieces. So this washi tape's all from Officeworks. This is when Game of Thrones started, so I put that in there. This was actually one of my favorites. I know it is so basic, but I so love it. It's the bronze washi tape from Kikki.K, and this is the ocean down at my grandparents' place in South Australia, and I just love that photo. It's just beautiful. I wish I could use it all the time. And then just a bee from the Life is Sweet range. Then we sort of moved into April and May. So as you can see, I've always got my footy down the bottom. That was a really boring week. I was on annual leave, and so I couldn't be bothered. But then back in it a bit here. So this washi tape's all from Spotlight. A bit more of a boring week, but this was the first time I ever used a tag, so we sort of moved it there. This stuff was all for from IKEA, no, Aldi, close enough. So I had all that there. Just a bit more washi tape. So as you can see, I started off really basically, and it's kind of grown from there, and you'll see in just a second. It's houndstooth washi tape. I bought it because I thought it would look really awesome, but it didn't end up looking as good as I thought it would. I still love using little printouts and quote cards. I just tend to forget to use them, but I love doing stuff like that. So this was the first real week I actually thought, oh wow, if I decorate it'll look really nice. This washi tape, I very rarely use it, but I think it's beautiful, and I just think teamed up with this navy out of the Life is Sweet range, I think it's beautiful. And then you had this week, this is all washi tape from IKEA, and I sort of got the idea, just to talk you through it a little bit. I saw this pink, and I thought, right, well, I want to kind of take from that pink and extend it, which is how I did this. It's really nice. And then I just printed out a Minion because we went to see Minions. So a bit more basic, but still really effective. And this was the first real decorating week I ever did, and I don't think I shared it with you guys. I might have. No, I didn't. It was just all out of the Mountains Paper Lovers book, and using the Mountains sticky notes that I got, and it was just cutting stuff out, and that was the first sort of week I went, oh wow, this could look really cool. So that was sort of where this went from. I really love the Mountains Paper Lovers range. I need to use it more. And this is the last week I'm going to show you. This is sort of, if you've seen the recent yellow week I did, you'll sort of see this is very, very familiar. I just used the copper with this beautiful stuff from the Life is Sweet range, and this awesome quote from J.K. Rowling, just as the stories we love live in us forever. And that was the inspiration there, and I kind of went from there. I grabbed the copper and ran with it. So I really, really love this week. This is still one of my favourites. So I'll leave it there for this video. The next one is a couple more that you guys wouldn't have seen, and then stuff that you've probably seen before. but it's just always nice to go through and see what they were. So I will leave it at that, and I will talk to you guys again really, really soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.